Hey there, love warriors. Welcome to a new episode of Toxic Detox Labs, cleansing your life one episode at a time. Today, we're about to dive into the world of digital communication and turn those casual DMs into exciting real-life dates. In today's guide, I will unravel the mysteries of cryptic texts, how to keep your chats engaging, and help you make that smooth transition from screen to scene. So if you're tired of playing text detective and ready to master the art of digital flirting, stick around, this one is just for you. I have crafted this special blueprint and broken it down into 4 easy steps just for you. Step 1. Interpreting cryptic texts. All right, let's decode those puzzling messages. First off, don't stress too much if a text seems vague or confusing. Often it's not about what's said, but how it's said. Here's how to crack the code. 1. Look for context. If they text something like, maybe later, it might just mean they're busy, but open to plans. Don't jump to conclusions. 2. Consider the emojis. Emojis are like the digital equivalent of body language. A wink might mean they're joking or flirting. A thinking face could mean they're pondering something seriously. 3. Ask clarifying questions. If you're unsure, don't be afraid to ask. A simple, "What did you mean by that?" can clear up confusion and show genuine interest. For example, if you get a text saying, "I'm not sure what my weekend looks like," and you're unsure if it's an invite or a brush off, respond with, "No worries. What would your ideal weekend look like if you could choose?" Such statements put you right back in the game. Step 2. Keeping the conversation engaging. Now that you've cracked the code, let's keep those conversations lively by using these quick tricks. 1. Be playful. Light teasing and playful banter keep things fun. Just make sure it's good-natured and respectful. 2. Share stories. Personal anecdotes make conversations more relatable and engaging. Share something interesting about your day or a funny story. 3. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage them to share more about themselves. Instead of asking, "Did you have a good weekend?" Try, "What was the highlight of your weekend?" For example, if they mention they like hiking, ask, "What's the best trail you've hiked, and what made it so memorable?" So don't feel shy to type out that text. Besides, you have ample of time to think about the right text before you hit send. Just don't take too long. Step 3. Reading between the lines. All right, now let's dive into the art of reading between the lines. Understanding the little nuances in their messages can tell you a lot about their level of interest and engagement. Here's how to decode those subtle signals. 1. Frequency of replies. First up, pay attention to how often they reply. If they're getting back to you quickly and with enthusiasm, that's a solid sign they're interested. It means they're making an effort to keep the conversation going and are genuinely engaged. For example, if they're sending you replies within minutes and using emojis or exclamation points, it's a good indicator they're excited about talking to you. On the flip side, if their responses are delayed or if they're giving you one-word answers, it might suggest they're less engaged or preoccupied with other things. Like, for example, a reply that takes several hours or days, and especially with a brief LOL or OK, might mean they're not as invested in the conversation. 2. Depth of responses. Next, take note of the depth of their responses. Are they giving you detailed replies or just skimming the surface? If they're sharing personal stories, asking questions in return, or elaborating on their thoughts, that's a strong sign they're interested in keeping the conversation alive. For example, if they respond to your question with a detailed answer and follow up with a question of their own, they're clearly engaged and curious about you. It shows they're not just passively chatting, they're actively involved. Conversely, if their responses are short and they don't ask anything about you or your day, it could mean they're not as invested in the conversation. For example, a reply like, "That's cool," without any follow-up questions might indicate a lack of interest. 3. Tone consistency. Finally, let's talk about tone. Matching their tone is key to keeping the conversation flowing smoothly. If they're being playful or humorous, try to reciprocate with a similar vibe. For example, if their messages are lighthearted and they're cracking jokes, you can respond with humor or playful banter. This creates a natural and enjoyable exchange. On the other hand, if their tone is serious or reflective, it's best to mirror that mood to maintain a balanced conversation. Like, if they're sharing something thoughtful or personal, you might respond with empathy or a deeper comment to match their level of engagement. As an example, let's say your texter has been consistently sending long, thoughtful messages. They're not just replying, but really engaging with what you're saying, asking about your opinions, and sharing their own stories in detail. This is a green light to dive deeper into the conversation. Share more about yourself, talk about your interests and passions, and keep the dialogue rich and engaging. It's a sign that they're open to a deeper connection, so take the opportunity to build on that. By tuning into these subtleties, you'll get a clearer picture of their interest and how to navigate your conversations effectively. Remember, communication is a two-way street, so use these insights to foster a meaningful and engaging dialogue. Step 4. Transitioning from DMs to dates. Okay, so you've been chatting away in the DMs, and now you're ready to take things from the digital world to real life. Here's how to make that transition smoothly and successfully. 1. Build up the connection. Before you suggest meeting up, it's crucial to build a solid connection. This means establishing a good rapport and creating a sense of familiarity and comfort. For example, spend time discussing common interests and hobbies. For instance, if you both love hiking, talk about your favorite trails or recent adventures. This builds a foundation that makes the idea of meeting up feel natural and exciting. Before jumping to plans, make sure you build a genuine connection. Engage in conversations about things you both enjoy, and make sure there's a mutual interest and comfort level. 2. Be direct but casual. When it's time to suggest a date, approach it with a balance of directness and casualness. You want to express your interest clearly, but keep it light and relaxed. For example, you might say, "I've really enjoyed our conversations, and I'd love to continue them in person. How about we grab a coffee sometime this week?" This approach shows your interest without putting too much pressure on the other person. Be clear about your intentions, but keep it easygoing. For instance, you might say, "I've really enjoyed chatting with you. How about we meet up for coffee sometime this week?" This way, it feels more like a natural extension of your conversations. 3. Suggest a specific plan. Offering a specific plan makes it easier for the other person to say yes. It takes the guesswork out of the equation and shows that you've put thought into the date. For example, if you've been talking about a new coffee shop that opened up, suggest something like, "There's this new coffee shop downtown I've been wanting to try. Would you like to check it out with me on Saturday?" Providing a concrete plan makes it easier for them to agree and shows you're serious about making it happen. Suggest a specific plan to make things straightforward. For example, if you both love sushi, you could say, "Since we both love sushi, how about we try that new sushi place downtown this weekend?" It makes it clear and easy to agree to. Now imagine you've been talking about your shared love for sushi. You could craft a message like, "I've really enjoyed our chats about sushi. There's this amazing new sushi spot downtown that I've been dying to try. How about we go there together this Saturday?" This not only shows that you're attentive to their interests, but also makes the invitation feel personal and well thought out. By following these steps, building a strong connection, being direct but casual, and suggesting a specific plan, you'll make transitioning from digital conversations to real-life dates a smooth and successful process. Remember, the goal is to keep things relaxed and enjoyable, making it easy for both of you to take that exciting next step. There you go, my love warriors. You're now equipped with the ultimate toolkit for decoding messages, keeping your chats exciting, and transitioning from DMs to real-life dates. Reach out with confidence and make that move from digital to face-to-face, and do me proud. Thank you once again for joining me on Toxic Detox Labs. Don't forget to subscribe for more raw, unfiltered truth about modern dating. And if you have any topics you want us to cover, let us know in the comments below. And always remember, I got your back with that love hack. TD out.